Welcome to the Explainer. We've got a special news brief for you today because something huge just dropped in the world of AI. Okay, so today is December 18th, 2025, and it marks a pretty significant release. There's a new tool out there that represents a major leap forward for artificial intelligence, specifically in software engineering and cybersecurity. So let's break down what you really need to know. All right, so what is this thing? It's called GPT 5.2-codex. And the buzz around it? Well, it's being called the most advanced agentic coding model ever released. And that word, agentic, is absolutely crucial here. It signals a really big shift. See, this isn't just a simple upgrade for writing a few lines of code. No, this is designed to be a specialized partner, one that can tackle professional-level coding and security challenges over long, really complex sessions. Okay, so that sounds impressive, but what does it actually mean for the folks who are, building our software every day? Well, to figure that out, we need to look at how its performance is being measured, and it's being tested against some critical real-world benchmarks. And get this, it's hitting state-of-the-art, basically best-in-class performance on two really important industry benchmarks. And we're not talking about some abstract theoretical tests here. Nope, these are designed to mimic the messy, real-world work that software engineers do every single day. Things like fixing bugs in these huge code bases or compiling projects right in a command line terminal. So what's the bottom line here? How do these impressive scores actually help developers? Well, it means they can now rely on this AI for huge, complex jobs, like rewriting entire sections of code or migrating to a totally new framework. It's just way better at remembering the goal over long sessions, it works really well in Windows, and its vision capabilities are a game changer. You can literally show it a design mockup and it can turn that into working code. But here's the thing, coding is only half the story. The other major jump here is in cybersecurity. And honestly, the speed of progress in this area is just staggering. And you can really see that acceleration when you look at how it performs on professional cybersecurity tests. I mean, look at this. The leaps in skill with each new version, these aren't small little improvements. We're talking about massive jumps, and this latest model shows the biggest one yet, by far. And look, this isn't just theoretical lab coat stuff. These new capabilities are already making a real impact out in the wild. Let me tell you about a case study from just last week. So just last week, a principal security engineer, Andrew McPherson, was using the old version of this model, right? His goal was pretty straightforward. He wanted to study a known vulnerability in React, which is a massively popular coding framework. But the AI, it found something else, something nobody knew was there. Now, this discovery wasn't some magic AI moment where he just pushed a button. No, McPherson was the expert here, guiding the AI through a standard security process. He set up the test environment, and then he told the AI to start fuzzing, which is basically just throwing all sorts of random junk data at a system to see if it breaks. And when the AI flagged some really weird behavior, he knew, okay, I need to dig into this. It was that partnership, his human expertise and the AI's power, that led to finding these brand new critical security flaws. So for defense, this is huge, absolutely incredible. But it immediately brings up a pretty serious question, right? If a tool is this good at finding flaws, what if it falls into the wrong hands? And that right there is the classic dual-use dilemma. The very same technology that can help the good guys can also be used by the bad guys. So the big question is, how do you release something this powerful into the world? Well, the approach they're taking is deliberately cautious, very careful. First off, while the model is advanced, it doesn't yet hit what they call the high risk level on their safety framework. The rollout itself is going to be gradual, starting with paid users first. But here's what's really interesting. They're also running a pilot program for vetted security pros, giving them trusted access to even more powerful versions, but specifically for defensive work. It's all about trying to strike that balance between making it accessible and preventing it from being misused. And all of this leaves us with one final and pretty mind-bending question to think about. We've just seen a massive leap forward in an AI's ability to both build and break our digital world. If this is the trajectory we're on, what happens when the best software engineer and the best cybersecurity agent on the entire planet isn't a person anymore?